Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crypto Scene Investigation, where we have a look at various cryptocurrency projects and we ask ourselves, should we be investing in them? Today's going to be a bit of an exciting one. Today's called Cyberverse. If you guys like what I do on this channel, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, read through the little box thing just to make sure that, you know, you're being good boys and gals. Cool. Pause it, unpause it, great. Finish. So we got a lot to go through today. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be longer than my most recent videos, but this is it's going to be exciting nonetheless, so let's jump to it. Cyberverse. So one of the things is that they do say that they do have a partnership with I believe it is CoinMarketCap, so CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. So you're probably like, well, Matt, why in the world do you have metablackout on here instead of the other project? Well, I'll tell you guys why. Now do you see why? Cyberverse, typed it up in here, doesn't exist. CoinGecko, typed it up in here, doesn't exist. Interesting. But there's this one here, metablackout. We'll jump into why that is there shortly. So remember that this comes straight from their white paper, right? So that's what they say in terms of what they have available. So partners in technology, you know, Unreal Engine, Cinema 4D, Blender, Adobe, various centralized exchanges. You know, they've got everything, guys. They got everything that you could ever want. I'm gonna exit out of that. So, and we don't even know what exchanges they are on, except I believe that they are currently only on what is it called? PancakeSwap. Now, we're gonna watch this trailer. Actually, we won't watch the whole thing, but it looks really impressive. I mean, you know, like, look at this architecture. I mean, absolutely incredible. You know, feel the game, you know, you've got to feel the game, you know, you've got to be a part of it, experience the future. I mean, look at this, like, these guys must have been working on this project for ages. I mean, like, revolution, evolution, robots, you know, we want, like, synchronization, we want, you know, AI, we want all that artificial intelligence, police, man, guns, high quality zoom in, look at that, IDO in progress. I mean, look, like, it looks like you might even be able to like wear VR in this. Like, how incredible is that? Now, I'm gonna jump to this scene here, and we're gonna go to a different tab. Do you notice anything a bit different regarding maybe the title? We're gonna go, okay, so welcome to the Cyberverse Metaverse NFT, Cyberpunk 2077 official E3 2018 trailer, 21 million views, 5,000 views. Okay, we're just gonna play this briefly. Okay, cool, so we can see that, and then we'll play this one a little bit briefly. Okay. Did you guys notice anything a bit maybe similar about that section? Like, I don't know if you managed to see it. We won't look at it for too long, but I think that you guys know the drill. So how did I find out about this? I did write a post on Twitter regarding this, but somebody mentioned how they actually literally ripped off the Cyberpunk trailer and put it into their own YouTube thing. Yes. So anyway, next section, Telegram, 7,000 members, you know what, stuff it, we're just going to skip past that. Holders. Now, when I actually have a look at what we can see from BSC scan, I think it looks pretty cool. Like, it looks okay, you know, like, top 3 wallets are in contracts. The fact that they do have a wallet which is close to 10% is pretty nerve-wracking. I mean, this one says 5%, but I mean, like, and 5% there, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I mean, holders 168. You know, that's fine. I mean, this contract, I believe, is only 12 days old. So I mean, it's fresh. BSC check. This says seem scam. Never listen to token analyzers. No, I'm kidding. So in all seriousness, they do have an IDO which is coming out. So usually, like, so on BSC check and token stuff, they'll say, please ignore the status if the token is under pre-sale. Which is delicious. So yeah, so token owner 5%, dev wallets 53%. This is contract. It's interesting because if it's a contract which cannot be manipulated, then I don't believe that it would actually say 53%. but that's just me. LP info, they can't find any LP things, because remember, they pretty much don't really have a liquidity pool because they can't currently sell, so cannot sell. Yes, so if you buy, you are going with the risk that you can't sell, but keep in mind that it is a pre-sale, so yes, that would be why I wouldn't say that. But they do have some other sussy boys in here, so let's have a look at some of these other sussy boys. Sorry, I gotta drag this tab over to there. So one of them, no price similar token contracts, so it is not unique / original, and it has had White Tiger, which has been flagged as a bug, hack, or scam, and I believe that has something to do with transfer block, which means I don't think that you could sell the tokens from memory. We will just briefly have a look anyway. Yes, so not sellable, there we go. And there's some other things, you guys can have a read through those if you want, so feel free to pause, and if you know any of these other sort of token contracts, feel free to like comment about those as well, but keep in mind none of them are the exact same as this token contract, so there are differences. But here are two interesting things. Source does not contain a max transaction amount. So what this means is that this is a honeypot risk. So essentially they could be like, hey, so you are only allowed to sell like 0 to 1 tokens at a time every like 24 hours. So, you know, rest in peace. Source does not contain a fee modifier, so they can modify the fee. Right now it's chilling at a delicious looking 0%. But there's a chance that they could go and like flip that around on us, and you know, rest in peace y'all. But have a look, liquidity burns, so they have 99% of the liquidity is locked. That's wonderful. So all of that $65 worth of liquidity, man. Delicious, wonderful, look at that, 99% locked, baby. Whoa, yes. Okay, anyway, sorry guys. So moving on. This is actually an audit which was done, and they said that the audit results had passed, but these were kind of like the only real like things which could be concerning. They can modify fees and modify max transaction amount, but everything else got like a tick, man. So I mean, yeah, that's and as far as I saw, there's literally like kind of no real risks, so good on these guys. Next section. Moon Arch, what does this tell us? Token age, 12 days old, literally done on the 19th, so we do have a lock here. And they also give us these specific names in regards to these fee changes and the max transaction percent. So to be honest, if these guys didn't want to modify this, so here is one of my theories, okay? And this is if these guys are not scam boys. Hypothetically, if these guys are not scam boys, then they could try to justify something like this by saying, oh, but we had an IDO and we could only limit the IDO to a certain amount, right? So they could say, oh, so sorry, there was actually a hard cap for that, right? Or, you know, like you could only do like 10 BNB per wallet, right? So they could essentially say that to try to justify this. So it could hold up as a reason, might not. We'll continue looking at things. Social Blade tells us nothing. Their Twitter, their delicious Twitter channel. Love this one. So first of all, there are a bunch of great things. So Mixmaster, please don't give this project your money. Same scam as metablackout. Interesting. And then Blockchain Guy, any reason why ownership of your contract is not renounced? I mean, I can literally think of one reason why that would be: to modify at any time you please to dump, and then so they say you're simply going to set the max transaction to 0 and no one will be able to, you know, do the token thing. So that's Blockchain Guy. JB, it is in fact a scam. They'll take advantage of the exploitative ownership, blah blah blah. You guys can read that. So you know, Mez also commented saying it's a scam, and then so other sort of people talking about it being a scam as well. But you know, just because people call it a scam, does that mean it is actually a scam? Not necessarily. I mean, some people think that crypto as a whole is a scam. Does that make crypto a scam? No. So yeah, so there are a bunch of other comments as well, which I have gone and tagged all those guys in. So we've gone and had a look at some of these. So my boy Mayor continuing commenting, my guy. But here are some other interesting things. So these next 5 posts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of these are different posts. What do you see that's similar about them? Number one, do you see anything similar? Have you caught it yet? How about now? Do you see anything similar? Anything yet? Not yet? Alright. Cool. If you didn't end up seeing it, you know what? You guys would have seen it. So, pretty much, these are literally paid scam bot comments. Spam/scam bot comments. So, I mean, these guys paid to be able to do this, or they would have made them themselves. But I mean, when I had a look at the accounts, all of them had posted on the exact same posts and everything. So anyway, we're not going to look at what this posts say, because you guys kind of get the idea of that. The pre-sale, we exit out of that. We're kind of done with that. Oh, this was metablackout, by the way. So their on-chain analytics also seem pretty good as well. And according to, I'll quickly show you guys their thing on Token Sniffer, just so that you can see this. So look, they say buy fee, sell fee, and we don't know if they actually currently have like a bad max transaction amount yet. But I just thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, a bunch of people are sort of calling them out, saying this is the same team as metablackout, and it's bad. But here's an interesting thing. So what about their websites? Are they the same websites? No, they're a little bit different there. That's okay. They've got the sliding thing with the okay, there we go. Yep. This one looks a bit more natural though. They did actually have so these are actual posts from Yahoo Finance. So remember, anything which is posted on Yahoo Finance or Yahoo News or Yahoo Entertainment even, always invest. Even if it's a scam project, you will not get scammed because it's on Yahoo Finance. Now that looks a bit similar, doesn't it? Interesting. BSC scan, experience the future, game experiences, upcoming exchange listings. Interesting. Okay, so why do those look kind of similar? Don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing some similar names here. FTX, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be on FTX in June. What the heck? And then they're gonna be on KuCoin. Guys, invest now, otherwise you're missing out. Roadmap. Okay. Now why does that look a bit similar as well? Strange. So their roadmap, honestly, I really like how they wrote their roadmap, to be honest. I think that this is pretty cool. It'd be nice to maybe have a tick off of things which have been completed. But honestly, I really like the way how it's laid out, to be honest. I think that is really awesome. Yeah. So token allocation, as you can see, very similar, but the token allocation looks different from here. This just looks like a standard Google picture, to be honest, but it's not, because I cannot right click and open it in a new tab. Yeah, and they also have their game trailer, and then right down the bottom, anything different down here. They have their team listed here, but we don't actually see their team on the other project, but we also have similar / same labels as well. And pretty much same things. If you have any questions, write us at. So yeah, anyway, all of it's very trustworthy. Always trust everything you read on the internet. Yeah, we're going to skip past Google Trends because they're not really important for this. This is if you are going to invest. This is tokenomics breakdown. Total supply, you can have a read through this. PCS, liquidity, so it's PancakeSwap. You can just look at that briefly. Locked monthly vesting. I have not seen anything which sort of tells us that it's really going to be locked. I mean, possibly some of these guys up here might have some level of being locked, but but also one thing which I do want you guys to sort of think about for a brief moment is that BSC Check did not list this 20% and this 10% here under dev wallet. So I want you guys to think about that for one moment, because look, 58% there, but then if they had listed these two contracts here, then these dev tokens, it would say that instead of it being 53%, it would look more like 80%. Yeah, so I want you guys to realize that BSC Check is probably pretty on point regarding this. But also one other thing to keep in mind is that this report was generated yesterday or something like that. So yeah, is it still relevant? Probably. So they talk about, yeah, you know what, we've seen that thing. All right, let's do the favorite part of the show where we look at CSI's work in progress, likely inaccurate project checklist. Functional website and clean media. Honestly, yeah, like the website's pretty cool. So I give them like about a 9 for that, because I feel like they've got like a super swag website, Like it just, like it looks really good. It doesn't show like the team though, so you know what, we'll drop them down to an 8, just because it doesn't show any sort of team links. Any big boy holders? Kind of. I'm gonna say not applicable, because we currently don't know yet. It's a pre-sale, so I don't really feel like that's that applicable. They get a 1 for paid bot comments. Control plus V paid bot comments. Is the token / coin distribution fair? IDO, development, marketing. Sure. It looks pretty good on paper. Yep, great. That's like, I don't know how much that actually is, but is it actually fair? Probably not. If they disable selling, then rest in peace to all of you guys. Solid roadmap. I really like the look of their roadmap. Actually, we'll give it a 9 because I feel like they could still improve it. Trusted. I don't usually drop PancakeSwap down to 3. Down to 2, sorry, but I'm going to give it 2 for this one, just because I do not trust these guys very much. Is the team doxed? Nope. 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 Great. They get a 2-star. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my video. Thanks for watching. Consider joining my Patreon. I have a little thing. If you want me to do a video on projects, please consider becoming an advocate. Once again, please like and subscribe. And let's not forget this delicious... I love that cat, man. And yeah, if you do want to comment, you know the drill. Just read that thing, and then yeah, cool. Well, anyway, guys, hope that this video was insightful and helpful. So should you invest in this, stay away from it, run away from it. Tell your mum, tell your auntie, tell your dad that if they invest in it, that they're gonna lose money. Be safe out there, my lovely folks. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I don't know. Goodbye.